lot, Philly No Mates here, still got the old pot on. Right, I'm going to quickly go through a few different types of feeder. Right, little pellet feeder, push pellets up there, whatever. I use a 4-inch look length, plop it out, want a lot of matches on them. Little banjo, call them a banjo. Put your ground bait in there with your bait on your end of your hook, level it off, pat it down, throw it out, and the fish will come along and feed onto it. Right, if you want to get a lot of ground bait in, something like a cage feeder like this, you can get a lot of great ground bait out in your swim with one of those. But the most prolific feeder I've ever found is one of these, a method feeder. You need a mould. You get your mould, you put some food in. This one has got a red liner. What I do is put the ground bait up to the top of the red liner, pat it down, put my hook length on, put some more ground bait onto the top, get your method feeder, put it on, squeeze it in, put it the right way, squeeze it in, yeah. When you release it and you come out, you've got a ball of ground bait there with your bait and hook length inside. Whack it out. It'll naturally, with it being a flat bottom, fall that way up. It'll naturally fall that way up. Right, this method feeder, when we first saw it, we went on an open match at Holly Farm, Stevie O and myself. And we've been going on a Wednesday, and this guy came, his name was Omar, and he knew Del, the owner, really well. And they were laughing and joking and whatever, and he got in this peg. This Omar knew one of the other lads. He knew them all, really. I mean, Stevie O's there watching him, and he was using a method feeder. Now, they hadn't been invented then. We're having a laugh with him, you know how you do, crack on the bank and that. It was a lovely bloke, this Omar. And he says, you know who I am, don't you? No. I own Cobra Feeders. Cobra Feeders, right. Who are they? He says, we've invented this new feeder and I'm trying it out today. He says, and he's getting a fish a chuck. So he gave us a couple of these feeders, right? And they did come out on the market as Cobra Feeders, yeah. And then the big boys like Preston and, you know, Daiwa and Drennan, Maver and all them started, you know, took over and redesigned it and did their own versions of it, and it exploded onto the scene. But this Omar, I'll never forget, we sat there and watched him with these Cobra Feeders. Whatever. They still run a Cobra Feeder affordable open at Makins on a Wednesday with John Adamson. The only feeder I've not shown you today was a maggot feeder, and all that is a closed cage like that. It's top and bottom, it's closed. You lift the lid off, fill it up with maggots, and out you go. Ideal for fast water like a Trent. Yeah, it can be deadly on lakes. That's my feeder one for today. Stay safe. I'm going to talk about fisheries. I'm going to do another one now about fish. Carry on about talking about